Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody.
Hello, how is everybody?
Mindstorm here.
Yes.
And Auntie Ange, you would say.
Visit has arrived back.
Oh no, I forgot to get the thing that I wanted to show.
I'll let you go and get it and I'll take over.
Go on then, you talk about your thing. Here you go, have a start.
I'm nicking the first
Right,
5 minutes.
I'll be back. First 2 seconds, Jesus.
Oh, it's so funny, isn't it? It's never done with us. So, how's everybody? Everybody had a nice week? So let me explain what happened last week. I had my tablet in hand and I happened to put it over the corner because I had the instructions on what to do.
Hello.
And it...
Back a bit.
Do you have to?
Yes.
I'm talking. Oh, but they don't want to see your bottom.
Hey, you can see my bottom anytime.
So anyway, come in, little fringe. So so my tablet pushed the mouse, hence why I was on screen a lot earlier.
Okay, so
and that's why I had the phone call.
podcast fail.
It was not a fail at all.
So,
it was fabulous.
So
wasn't
basically,
it? Wasn't one enjoying it?
let me explain. Basically,
How can you explain? You wasn't here.
last week, I gave Auntie Ange a set of instructions. I gave Auntie Ange a set of instructions of how to control the podcast. You know, how to start the stream, how to push the button, so for the countdown, and then how to push the button for the intro, and then the button to turn everything on, so then you see us, like what I have to do every week. And I took a picture of the keyboard with an arrow, with a circle around the numbers and an arrow saying this one, and then I took a picture of the numbers and labelled each number for her, and then I wrote down the instructions at what time and then how long you have to wait before you push the next button. So it's like at 5:49 you push this button, at 6 o'clock you push this button.
Which I did.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
At 6 o'clock you push this button.
Then I got distracted by you.
Then you wait 10 seconds, push this button, and then you're good to go. And then when you finish, you push this button. So anyway, she turned on the stream without the countdown, because you clicked to start the stream, didn't you?
No.
If you pushed that button, the countdown would have started. Oh yeah, but then you said
I
you
didn't
clicked
push
off.
that one.
I told you to push that one to start the stream. Did you click the start stream button?
Oh, I can't remember. I don't think I did. I don't think I touched it.
Well, anyway, so she started the stream, so she was sitting...
No, the mouse would have done it because I clicked the mouse
you
by
knocked
mistake. Yeah, because I knocked it with the
So
tablet.
she was sitting there kind of chilling, doing her thing. That's been cut out now, but she's chilling there doing her thing.
I know, isn't
and you
he
can-
miserable putting it out?
And
A miserable Mindstorm.
so you just see her for like 10 minutes just chilling on her phone. And then...
And nursing the doggies. Don't forget nursing the doggies.
And then she somehow triggered off my gaming screen.
Yes, which I didn't touch until you come home because I don't know what I did.
No, I had to phone you for that. So in last week's podcast, you can hear me come up on the phone being like, push 7! Push... Yeah, like, because I said push 7 and then push 5. Because 7 opens up the podcast screen and 5 turns on the camera, turns on the microphone and stuff. So, I can't tell if we're really bright or not, actually. Where's my phone? Oh god, I haven't left my phone, have I?
Oh, well.
You got your stuff with you?
No, for a change.
I've got to see... Oh, I have to see this.
I'll back in a minute.
I'm sorry if we're really bright or not. I can't tell. I've been trying to tweak with the lighting settings lately. Yeah, so she pushed the... she turned on the stream and just sitting there for 10 minutes and then got it on the wrong screen. I had to call her up as well while I was away because I opened it up just to see if everything was working fine. And I was like, oh god, I knew this was going to happen. So yeah, that happened. Here she comes. So yeah, that was a funny little situation last week. I had to cut the 10 minutes off, so we're not just sitting in silence for 10 minutes for the start of the podcast.
What?
Because you got to remember, everyone's attention span is about 5 seconds.
Oh, mine's less than that.
Stop licking me, both of you.
Anyway, right, this is so funny. I was in the car on Thursday and I was listening to the radio. And it says on the radio, there was a wanted man and he handed himself in because he'd rather go to prison, than put up with the people that he's in lockdown with. And I just thought that was so funny. So British. Didn't want to be in lockdown with a lot of people. So he
Imagine that you're a wanted criminal and you just
and
you hate in the lockdown so much that you just gotta
go to prison for the lockdown.
Go to prison for relief.
That's what you would like to do, but you're not a wanted man, Doc.
I will be.
Yes, I had a message of somebody saying about you living at home. Did I comment on here? Someone then asked how you could live with me, and I said, and my reply, well, they had no choice because you can't afford to leave yet.
Yeah.
That's it, though, isn't it, with kids today? They can't afford to leave home.
Support the Patreon, I can get an office and I'll be out the house more often.
Yeah, but then I can come and haunt you at the office.
I'll lock the doors. I'll use the Patreon
We'll be doing
money.
the podcast, me outside on the doorstep and him inside the office.
I use the Patreon money to get security. Not just one, because I know she'll talk them through and get them to let her through. I need multiple. I probably need at least 5 security guys.
Wrap the men around my little fingers.
Yeah. So I'll have to make sure.
I bribe them with cakes, homemade cakes. The man likes homemade food.
I'll get a strict female security as well. Can't do anything then. She'll deal with you. Right, let's get you out. Wait, hang on. Right, let's get you out of here.
So yeah, so that's my fun last week with the buttons. Then I told you about that. Oh, that's so funny. That's so British, isn't it? Handing yourself because you can't cope with the people you're in lockdown with. So you go to prison to get locked
Do you know what
down.
he's wanted for?
No, I didn't say.
Mm.
Oh dear. Right then, you know when I spoke last week about the hearts, and I forgot to bring them upstairs with me.
You know what's funny?
What?
Because I was listening to the whole podcast and hear you talking about it.
We're going to have to get the hairdryer on, by the way, so we warm it up and we can get it.
Yeah.
That would do it. Right. Because I thought to myself, how can I get, if we put the chocolate on the inside.
Yeah, we've jumped to three topics in less than 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, it was like women gasping, isn't it? If you ever listen to women talk, they never stick to the same topic very long. They jump,
I'm trying to make it last. And you're like, right, so this is what happened, and then this is what happened, and then this is what happened. And it's like, bloody hell, 10 seconds has passed.
I know, I'm terrible. I should learn to talk quietly. I can see what
No, it's not quietly. It's take your time with the topic. God damn.
I get so excited.
We're like rushing.
I get so excited, isn't it? I've got to learn not to. So anyway, see, look at my 2 arms. So anyway, so we thought, well, if we put a chocolate around it, how are we going to get it off? So I thought, well, we'll put grease paper around it. So then I thought, well, how's the grease paper going to stick? So we tried
Oh yeah, so
tacking it. No, actually, I put chocolate on first and dabbed it around.
So yeah, we're trying to make chocolate shape going around the edge of the heart, but we didn't want the chocolate to stick to it, so we thought we'll try and put grease paper on it.
Yeah, so I put a bit of chocolate on the inside, stick the grease paper on.
Yeah, you thought using chocolate for glue would be a good idea.
It does work on some
Wet
things.
chocolate that will melt.
No, you hold it down and then it's supposed to stick it in.
After you cool it down, then it goes hard to hold it in place. Otherwise it's just loose and slippery.
So we might as well just duck a bit of chocolate on it, stick it in the fridge, harden it and then done it.
And then what happens when you put the hot chocolate against it?
No, because the paper's over the top, isn't it?
Yeah, but the heat goes through paper.
I'm not really responding to that one. Well, anyway.
So the heat would have gone through the paper and melted the cold chocolate and made it
some
slippery
super glue
again.
in a minute and put your lips together. So
You're the one that needs super glue.
Anyway, nobody's commented on that, so no, I don't. So anyway, so that was a bad idea. Then we decided to do a little bit of blue tack. That didn't work. So we double-sided it. So I got sticky tape.
We used blue tack and it kept detaching.
It did, because it's obviously grease paper, isn't it? So it's greasy too.
Yeah, because blue tack
It's greasy
uses
to
grease,
stick,
doesn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, so we decided double-sided tape, and then we put the paper in, which worked, but the chocolate got hard, and how could we? I've got chocolate on my fingers now.
Hang on. So we double-sided taped it, then stuck the grease paper around it, and it held. It held really well. Did what we needed to do.
Put the chocolate on the inside.
Yeah, we put the chocolate in, and then we
smooth it in
put it in the fridge. Put it in the fridge for a bit. Take it out, and then we put another layer on to make it strong. So the edge was just strong enough to hold. Because we're going to put like a lid on it, weren't we?
At the bottom, and then make a lid at the top with the Malteser sort of like.
And then like stick it down.
Knob.
You just randomly say that. What had that do to anything?
Because that was going to be the lid. You talk about that and said yeah, and then we'll make a lid.
Oh, the knob.
And then the Malteser was going to be the knob to hop, so we could lift up and down.
It's just you randomly go knob.
No, I did say it. You listen to this. You did hear me say it. And the lid bit was going to have the Malteser. At
the handle. The little handle.
Okay, a little handle.
And now my YouTube video has been pushed down the category.
No,
for vulgar language.
No, it's not. You have doorknobs.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, that ain't foul language then, is it?
It is if the YouTube algorithm takes it the wrong way.
Well, then I will have words with him. So, anyway, back to the double casing. And then we realised...
Well, when it got cold...
Well, somebody realised.
And we took it out, and we're thinking... Well, no, like it was before we even took it out as well as while it was cooling in the fridge. And I was like, so how are we going to get the chocolate off when it's done?
Yeah. And we can't really put metal on here because it'll scratch the coating on here.
So then we thought, can we cautiously peel it off? Will it work? Because what would have to do is slide the paper out. And then, very funny, and then peel the paper off the chocolate, and then that would have been fine. But we couldn't get the paper out because it's stuck with sticky tape. Miss ADHD. we couldn't get the paper out because it was stuck in the thing. So then it was like, well, how are we going to get the chocolate out? Because the chocolate's stuck to the paper's stuck to the metal heart. So then you tried to put a knife in to see if you can cut around it.
I did.
But when you did that, it kept breaking.
It just broke.
And crumbled.
Yeah,
and
my heart broke. In many ways, my heart.
And you could tell you were getting frustrated because you're just like, F it.
I did not. He lied.
She was
lied. I said, forget it.
She said,
Let's
F
just.
it.
I did not. There's no proof that I said that. I said, forget it. Let's just break it.
In the friendlier version, she's like, frick it.
I did not.
That's just a friendly cover-up for what she actually
If you believe
said.
I would actually come out with something like that, do let me know.
If you want to believe that she'll come out with something like that, check out my latest vlog on the Mindstorm Vlogs channel, and you'll hear the sort of stuff she comes out with.
Why? What have you done?
I kept some of that footage in about Cam putting his finger up his bum and stuff like that. And then you realise the camera is recording, and I kept that in the video.
I never. He's telling porkies. I am a lovely.
Check out my Storm Vlogs, you'll see.
Oh, I didn't. Who tells you off for swearing on YouTube?
You do.
Yes, well then.
That's because Grandma was there.
No, I don't because the kiddies watch it.
Kiddies shouldn't be watching it. There's a YouTube Kids for kids stuff only. So kiddies shouldn't really be here watching this.
So anyway, so then we did the other mould. So that was my little heart story, and that's the one that I traced round. So I'm tracing paper on it, and then flipped the tracing paper round and went round with the icing. So that's it. So now we've got to get the hairdryer on that.
Yeah, that made all no sense. Basically, she put this on paper, drew around it.
Grease paper.
Put it on the non-stick paper, drew around it with what, a pen or pencil, and then that's when you put some chocolate in the squirty thing.
In the icing bag.
Yeah, the icing bag.
Yeah, but you turn the paper over so you don't.
Yeah, so you don't get
pencil onto it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then traced around the pencil with the chocolate.
I reckon
it's just you're brushing over it so briefly. It makes no sense.
I didn't. I reckon we should do this morning one day.
Maybe you should watch it and you'll find out.
No. How about you watch it? Because I know I did. Because I just said I went round with the pencil.
Yeah.
And then I flipped the paper over to do it, and then you jumped in.
To do what?
To put this chocolate in the icing
exactly,
paper.
Exactly. You did to do it.
Yeah, but you didn't give me a chance because then you jumped in.
And then how did you put the
And then I put the chocolate in the icing bag, and then I just went round and then filled in, because I watched the programme once and it says always go on the outside.
Yeah, you always do the outside first.
And then fill in on the middle, because it stops rolling over the side, see?
Mm-hmm.
Order. Where's that bottle of Lucozade come from?
It's been in the fridge for ages. I decided to have it.
I like the cherry one's quite nice actually.
I like orange Lucozade.
Yes, I like orange.
So yeah, we did that, and we struggled. Originally, the original idea that I was kind of hoping we would do is I thought we'd have like a heart-shaped bowl or something. You know, like because we've got a lot of Easter egg chocolate containers, like ones that you put melted chocolate in and it freezes it into the egg shape for Easter stuff. And I thought we might have had a heart-shaped one somewhere, and what I was hoping we would do is get a heart-shaped one, fill it with chocolate, you know, like the chocolate around the edges and stuff, and then we can put it together when we do 2 of them and put the chocolate together, but you didn't have that.
No, we'll have to look out and get one actually, won't we?
Yeah.
We'll look and get one.
That's what I was
for
hoping.
Next time.
That's what I was hoping we'd
do.
Because this is definitely more complicated.
And then your other brother can make one for his girlfriend.
My only brother, not other brother. The only brother I have. Here, have him. He's not settling.
See, this is another one of your brothers. Blue, you're being a pain in the bum.
He's a pain in the bum.
Are you feeling blue today?
Anyway, so we're trying to figure out how can we do this, and I had to emphasise several times that I was a bowl. I want a bowl thing that's a heart shaped, not something that's hollow. I wanted a bowl shaped thing.
Yeah, well, we found something.
You eventually got what I meant, and then we went looking for some heart shaped ones, and the closest you could find was it was silicone.
Ones.
Yeah, it's a cake one.
Ones.
Like you fill it with cake, and then it makes heart shaped cakes. But like we they're kind of smallish, but it's okay. So we filled that. Well, we didn't fill it with chocolate. We put chocolate in and tried to get it around the edges as much as possible. And
well, we didn't do too bad of a job.
It was all right. They got to work this time. And then the ones that the tracing was of these, because these were all right. These were fantastic. The flat ones, because they were going to be the lids. We put them on top. Well, I did late at night, about what, 2 in the morning.
Most probably. Things you do to help you support your kids and their love lives, eh?
But what I did, I also grabbed, because we still had some melted chocolate left in the bowl. I dipped my finger in and used that as like the trace, and I let it dangle to run over it. Because I thought if I use a spoon, it'd be too thick and stuff. So hands were washed before I did that. Gave them a good washing before I did. Dipped my finger and used that to get around the edge of the heart, and then place the lid on top, so the lid sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but before we did that though, before I put the lid on, got some like a tiny bag of Thornton chocolate, and I managed to put them inside the little cups of the cups of chocolate, the chocolate heart cups.
Right, have we now finished about what you did? And you
Nearly.
wrote on top, didn't I? And I put it on Twitter.
Nearly.
I took it on Twitter. I love Emily.
Cool.
I wrote.
It says, "I heart you, Emily."
I heart you,
Yeah.
Emily.
Now, we made 4 of them. The first 3 did okay. One of them broke in half. One of the heart cups broke in half. So That was fun. So I got chocolate again, put it in between, and then stuck it together. And I tried really hard to keep it together because it wasn't holding very well. No, it wasn't blue. And yeah, that was it. And
I did a change subject now, can't we?
well, not really, because if we're on the
we'll come back
Valentine's
to
subject.
Valentine in a second. And
Oh.
but I'm going to let you take over.
No.
Anyway, my fringe.
No,
I put-
look, we'll stick on the Valentine's topic.
No,
Otherwise,
we
we're
can
going
come
back and
back.
forth. No, we'll just keep on the topic. Then you can talk about your fringe to your heart's content. So, speaking of Valentine's stuff, because it's annoying to go back and forth. Speaking of
it is
Valentine's.
not.
Yes, good it is. Speaking of Valentine's.
I wonder what they're on about, and we'll come back to that in a minute. So they watch longer. We'll come back.
Very well. Keep watching, and I'll talk about something.
I look ghastly.
Keep
grey.
watching, and I've got some funny little Valentine's thing to show you.
I'm going to talk about my fringe.
Go on.
I don't know what to say, but I put a Twitter out, people prefer me with a fringe or not? And then it didn't write fringe, did it? It went fringe.
Oh, you did a poll, didn't you?
Yeah, it's funny. Anyway,
Yeah, you meant
when
to
I
say
spoke to my
fringe.
sister the other day, she took the mickey out of it and she says I look like one of them glitter wigs, if you remember the glitter wigs with the cross. And also, I think I look like that singer, don't I, when she has that haircut like that in the 1980s. Is it Toya? She has a haircut like that. I think it's quite funny. Go on then, now back to your heart. To your Valentine's. That's all I need to say. It's all yours. Take over.
I don't like this back and forth on topics. I prefer to just keep it on topic. So back to Valentine's. Emily messaged me, I think last 2 weeks ago, saying that she's ordered a parcel to come to my house and to look out for it. And it came in, and I opened it up on Valentine's Day. And it says, so that you don't miss me too much. And then on the other side, it's got a face. She showed it to her, and she's a little sad because it didn't go exactly to plan, because these pillows are supposed to be zoomed in on your face. But I like it as this. You get to see more of her face.
I like it that way.
And then you see the pillow one day, you go to touch it and it's really sticky.
No, just
No.
Just thank you, but no.
Mindstorm, what have you done to this thing? Nothing.
Now you can see why I wanted to leave it till right near the end now, can't you?
Yeah. What else was on our topics as well?
I don't
yes.
know. I don't think I can recover after that last comment.
So this week, 2 animations were posted on this channel. It's some animations I've been working on for a little while. I worked on them a good while ago, but I finally got around to posting them this week that's just gone. It was on Wednesday. It's 2 waterfall animations. It was just going to be 1 waterfall animation, but then because I had this idea for a waterfall, and I wanted like a rainbow effect on it, but it didn't look very good in day mode, like on a daytime waterfall thing. It looked nicer as a nighttime theme. So I made a daytime waterfall because I wanted to have a daytime waterfall. And then I made a nighttime waterfall, like a night mode, which had the rainbow colour on it. And that was a pain to start with, because some of the effects that I put on it, like the rippling water and stuff, that froze at one point while the rest of the animation carried on. It's like, all these issues I gotta keep fixing constantly. But yeah, so I made two animations, just short, something little 5 minutes. Something.
Nobody's on the chat today.
I know.
And I can see everything this time round compared to last time.
I know, right? Yeah, you could probably listen to it as like a white noise or something, you know. And drop us some of them likes on my animations. I worked hard on them. I was learning new tricks about how to make waterfalls and how to create a water effect and stuff. So it's made from scratch, that waterfall animation. So, yeah, I put them both up on Wednesday. Check them out. They're on the channel. They're all on the website at mindstormproductions.org. Check out the animation section. Ooh. And there's going to be 2 more animations posted next Wednesday, or the Wednesday that's coming up.
What else do you want to talk about?
I've been jogging lately, this week. Started doing that.
I have mentally gone really far in my mind.
Oh, I bet you have.
There are places I've jogged, it's unbelievable.
Emily does jogging a lot, and she's kind of doing it for her work and stuff. And you know, it's she tells me about all the jogging she's doing. Now she's trying to reach like 5k. And you know, it's just I want to get jogging again, get that exercise in. Especially while the gyms haven't opened up for a while. I've got to get rid of this.
Don't open for a while, shit, will they? Oh, my little tiny.
I want the gyms open again. I want to go exercise. It's just been cold, so I've been putting it off a bit because I don't really want to be running out in the freezing cold, especially when it's been snowing as well.
Quite warm today, though.
It has been nice and warm
been out
today.
People
are already
stuck
having
in the house today.
People are already having barbecues today.
Are they?
Yeah, as going out on our neighbourhood, you like smell the barbecue, like, oh, someone's having a barbecue, and then someone else was having a bonfire. You can smell it.
I haven't gone out today. Stayed in. I don't know where the day's gone. Well, these silly dogs had me up at crack of dawn, at 5, whatever, and I wanted some sleep because I only had a few hours sleep. So I went back to sleep and didn't wake up till 11 o'clock, and the day's gone. Which is annoying because the day's gone.
Yeah.
On one hand, but on the other hand, I need to rest. Because I get tired. Yes, I do.
I know, like, I've got a stool beside my bed so the dogs can jump up at any time. And they didn't want to jump up last night. It was kind of frustrating.
Yeah, they were being a pain in the bum last night.
Because I'm laying there half asleep, like tapping my bed, like, come on, and they're not moving. And they can jump up.
You were being pained, weren't you, the early hours this morning?
Like, Star can jump really high, so she can jump. She
glides. Never mind jump.
She just flies.
She just goes and she's.
So Star can jump up on my bed from the floor without an issue, but the stool is probably a bit more convenient for her. And Blue kind of needs the stool unless he's
a lazy devil.
Unless he thinks he's in trouble and he runs away and he jumps up from the floor. So he can do it. He just chooses not to. So I keep a stool beside my bed so the dogs can jump up on it. So they jump on the stool and jump up on the bed. But this time they didn't want to for some weird reason. I mean, they wanted to, but like they weren't going up as if that something was stopping them. But like, there's nothing there. There's nothing in the way. Isn't that right, Blue? Isn't that right? He's also been a pain for walks. Because like any time I say the walk ease word. I had to separate that so they don't realise. He runs away. He doesn't seem to like it for some reason. Yeah, you're a pain in the bum, aren't you, Blue? So you have to chase him around the house just to grab him. Star comes though, because you're a good girl. You are.
You're just a pain in the bum, aren't you, mate?
He is a pain in the bum. You are a pain in the bum, aren't you, Blue? Yes. Oh. I got Emily on my stream yesterday, didn't I? I got her to download Discord so we could voice chat with each other, and then what else? We were meant to play Uno, but Uno was being a nightmare. So when she got an Uno, no problem, everything was working fine. I got an Uno, but I couldn't host the game. I couldn't, hang on. Excuse me. I couldn't host the online game because it kept saying no connection. So I tried for ages and ages, and I tried Googling what the problem could be, and I tried Googling, oh, the server's down and all that rubbish and stuff, and I couldn't really see anything. And then it worked for me. I thought, perfect. And then Emily couldn't get connection to me. For some reason, it just kept popping up saying connection issues. It's like, so if it wasn't working for me, it was working for Emily. If it was working for me, it wasn't working for Emily. Oh dear, we're getting some problems with the podcast.
No, she's on about something else.
Oh, okay.
It's my sister abroad. So having problems with her internet abroad.
Ah, that's unlucky.
Yes.
So, and I was trying to think, what can I do? And it was going past 5 o'clock, and I was like, what can I do? I can't get Uno to work, and I just can't. I'm getting really frustrated because I can't figure this out. It's like, oh, what can I do? How can I figure it out? So then I said to Emily, I said, what about Minecraft? I could do Minecraft.
Which has been going 10 years now.
Yeah, it's been going on for like over 10 years. Thought I could do Minecraft. It's simple. She can do that because she's played through her phone before, and we'll try computer Minecraft, which is slightly different. So we did that instead, which I think she probably would have found more entertaining, because 2 hours of Uno probably would have got boring quite quickly.
After 40 minutes.
Yeah. So,
And I haven't had a chance to do my streaming for 2 weeks.
You haven't? Yeah. What happened? Why didn't you stream on Thursday?
I don't know. I can't remember what happened on Thursday.
Like, there was nothing stopping you as well. It's not like you come in and me and Callum were playing a game with his friend on our computers and stuff. So
I think it's because it was late.
no excuses this time.
I think it was getting late, wasn't it?
Sounded like excuses to me.
Hopefully we'll do my Crash Bandicoot this week.
You got to catch up to me, so then we
Hopefully.
can just do it on one channel and then spread it over to all our channels.
Yes, hopefully I'll get streaming this Thursday. Can't think what else I'm doing on Thursday.
Hey, if you got more time, why don't you stream more than once in the week?
Oh, excuse me. I'm doing my coursework on it at the moment. Because technically I'm supposed to have done the introductory course to one of my courses. And I thought it was on February. So cheesy just gone. And it turned out it was in January, so I must email back and going, well, I thought you wanted me and this other person to do the introductory course. And they haven't replied to me since. So I've been a bit blasé with the course, laid back a bit, thinking, well, I've got another year to do it in. And I don't know if I have or not, so I best get my finger up me. Yes, I have. And get on with the job and things. So I suppose when I get on top of the coursework, and then bookkeeping one that I'm doing. It's I don't know when I'm doing the exam for that one. So but I best get some practice in, so when the exam date does come in, I'm ready.
Yeah, go get back to streaming.
So then when I get on top of that, because I want to do my blog, don't I, for my Auntie Ange as well. I want to do that. And get some people and give some people advice if they want to set up the cleaning business and stuff like that. When everything gets lifted up.
So yeah, speaking of the YouTube stuff.
Because when you clean people's houses, you don't clean you're cleaning your house. You have to go that extra mile and clean and make sure things are properly clean. So I just want to give people advice on that.
So yeah, speaking of the YouTube stuff, had Emily on yesterday. You should check it out at Mindstorm Gaming. Yeah. And you got to find the one with the headphones. There's another Mindstorm Gaming, and
yours got the headphone symbol. And that symbol that you can see.
Mine's the good one. Mine's the good one.
And the other symbol you can see as.
Always
Up
search
there.
for the orange headphones.
Up there, can you see?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody's come in today, are they, for a chinwag?
They could just be watching in silence.
Or they
So
forget.
if you are, I hope you're doing well.
Please like, because we've got somebody who does a dislike. We don't know. We don't care.
Oh yeah,
Just a like,
I've got a bit of a
contract
stalker at the moment. He keeps disliking almost every
it. Even
video.
before we're on.
Actually, nobody disliked your video last week.
Did they
Podcast.
not?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
is that a hint to do it again without him?
So, what was it? Yeah. So we've got someone who seems to be a serial...
Dislike him before you even come on air.
serial disliker. And they dislike...
We've got a stalker.
And it's not like my brother thought it could be a bot. And I said, it doesn't happen instantly. It's kind of like... The timing's unpredictable. But they do it like almost every time. And it's usually shortly after the video's been up. So somebody's got me on notifications disliking the videos.
Yeah, why not?
And I mean, like, it doesn't really...
We didn't bother us, but it does bother us when it's like...
Well, no, I'm just curious as to why. Why are they doing it? That's what I want to know. I'm curious as to why. Makes me wonder, what have I done?
Breathed.
Have I hurt your feelings or something? Have I offended you in some way? Do tell me in the comments. Let me know what the problem is. Why?
So my mother can take the mickey out of it.
And then now they're never going to comment and let us know. Thanks. Just put in the comments. I won't let her know that. I won't show her. So she won't see. So let me know. I would like to know. What have I done for you to...
Don't like his beard. Just saying I can take the mickey out of that.
Let me know so then I can know. And I might, if it's about my content, give me some criticism on it. Like, explain what the problem is, what you don't like, and possible suggestions. And there we go. We can solve this issue. I can't do anything if you just dislike and leave it at that. Because the dislikes aren't a problem. I've got other people I've got other people liking the video anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the thing is, like, if it was a genuine dislike, like somebody saw the video, disliked, got on the day, then I think, what can I do to, improve that problem? But if it's just someone disliking for the sakes of disliking maliciously, then the dislike doesn't matter. There's no real purpose to it. So it'd just be easier to tell me what the problem is, and we can figure it out.
Soon be Easter.
Cool. Hoping to get Emily on for future gaming streams.
Yeah.
She won't like it. I'd just be like, hey Emily, I want to play more. Shall we play some more stuff? She'd be like, God, no, I don't want to be on it. I'd be like, let's go stream. I bet she secretly likes being on because it's doing something together. She's just nervous because it's going live and doing stuff on camera. That makes her a bit anxious. But I bet she likes, doing this sort of thing together. Like, I bet if I did it and never included her, she would probably feel a little left out. So I'm including her. And I think she'd like that. I see you yawning. So I guess that's it, yeah? We'll end it on there, on that note.
Right.
Emily, if you're watching, we'll get you on next week.
Run, Emily, run.
We'll try and get Uno to work this time.
Run for your life.
We'll do like...
Go screaming into the
do
forest.
like half an hour of Uno and then move on to Minecraft. I just like playing Minecraft.
Oh, you big kid.
I know.
I know, he's a big kid, isn't he? I've got about 400 and something gems ready to do my cooking fever soon.
Yeah.
But I'm not touching it. You know why?
Why?
Because I want to get on top of my coursework. And once I get on top of my coursework and I'm feeling blue and I sit on the sofa and I'm like, I don't want to do anything today. Feed yourself, horrors. I just go bang, 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 bang with the game.
Okay.
So,
thank you for watching. Do please leave a like. It makes my day when you leave likes. Please comment. Let me know what you think of the podcast. Let me know what you think of my other content.
Messaged me saying, did we mind him interacting? I said no.
Oh yeah, Nick, talk to us anytime. We want interaction.
He gets fed up of hearing just from me.
I deliberately leave it like I've imported the chat box to the side here, so you can interact with. And you can talk and we can communicate and stuff. So I put the chat box deliberately here so everyone can interact with it. So please interact. That's what I want.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to hear it from me.
Drop your messages. Talk to us.
All the time from me. All the time.
And if if somebody supports our Patreon, they can be invited on a call to be on the podcast. And I might even make some adjustments to do video calls, so you get to have a video call if you want, or audio call. You can chat on the podcast.
See, he's getting more and more better at this, isn't it, each time we go on?
Yeah, I'm
I remember
developing
when
constantly.
we first started, we didn't even put the camera on.
We didn't. We just kind of whacked it on and
hope for the best.
Yeah, just hope for the best.
So whose idea was it to put us on? Was it mine?
Yeah.
Was it?
Well, like I started a podcast.
You want to see my mutt?
I started a podcast like a year or two ago. Oh, definitely over a year ago.
I've always been pestering for one anyway for us to do together.
It's just that I wanted to do it where I'm not on constantly, because I host everything. I want to do it where, like, I still run the production, but I get someone else to do the podcast or something, but I can't afford to pay anyone because I don't get support on the Patreon, you know, hint, hint. So, if I could, I would hire people to take over sometimes. And
How dare you?
You still be on. I'd just be
It
doing
doesn't
something
matter, I'm
else.
gonna be on.
Like, it'll be me going off doing something else because I can do my work somewhere else.
You can't because we're on lockdown.
And I mean, I would come on every now and then
Anyway,
still.
we're on lockdown.
Yeah, no, but I'm on about I can go off and do
When
my.
the weather's warm, we should
I can go off and do my work
on.
on my laptop or something, or I can
So
buy.
you're trying to say you don't want to do a podcast
or I can
with
buy
your
a
mother?
computer for podcasts.
Are you trying to say you don't want to do a podcast with your mother anymore?
And I'll come on every now and then.
Is
just
he trying to
say,
say,
hey,
do
how's
you want
it
to do a
going?
podcast with me anymore? Is that what he's trying to say?
Or I could still do podcasts. I don't know. Just whatever people prefer. I'm just trying to figure everything out. I'm trying to
Well, that'd be
think
forever, wouldn't it?
like what content do people
My
want to
brain.
see? What does everyone want to see?
Uh,
You know, support the Patreon, patreon.com/MySonProductions. Place all the links down there in the corner. All the links. Go on them, click on them, support me on Patreon. You get benefits. I give you benefits and prizes for your support.
Oh, don't.
Huh? Don't discourage them.
Hi, Izzy. Hello, Nick. How you doing?
Nick! How's it going?
Did you watch Blue while we was looking at him a second ago?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
bless.
Like people.
No, I think people prefer just me and you.
That's fine. I can keep it me.
Because then they
That's
feel sorry
true.
for you for putting up with me.
Or I can mix it up. I can do like 1 week where it's someone else, another week I'll come back, and then
No,
1 week other
thank
people.
you.
Oh no, I'm just trying to think of how to make it like interesting, interactive.
Excuse me, we are interesting.
Okay.
How ain't that how rude? He's just saying I'm boring.
I'm not saying you're bored.
There
I'm
you
just
are.
saying okay. I'm just whatever. Anyway, yeah, I want to kind of expand Mindstorm Productions. I want to make it. I want to have more people involved in Mindstorm Productions. He's retracted his message, but I've got a separate chat thing that
Wow,
combines
what she
my.
says.
It says he's removed the message,
Oh.
but I've got a separate chat that combines my Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all in one, so it stays there. Unfortunately, sorry, Nick.
Oh, what did he remove?
It's just saying that I'm here that got removed.
Oh.
That's all. It's just that this chat keeps it up, even if you remove it off YouTube.
Oh, bless him.
And it does get rid of it if I close the chat, but it means putting it back up again afterwards. It's like. Anyway, yeah, I want to expand my Mindstorm Productions. I want to get more people involved. I want to get artists on it. I want to get animators involved. I want to get like other stuff, so then I can publish work more often. Because it's really hard to do. I'm running everything all by myself. I want more people involved. I want an editor to help me. I need help. It's just too much work because I do animations, I do art, and then what else do I do? Films, gaming, podcasts. I'm trying to do photography, but I don't do it very often. Hire Emily for photography because she's great at it. I just can't do it all. Can't do it all by myself unless you like to wait months and months for me to publish something. And vlogs as well, I do that. Ugh, I do a lot of stuff by myself. I want to get more people involved.
It'll happen.
Makes my life easier, and it makes things better for you guys because then you get content. So to summarise everything today, wanted man turns himself in for to get out of being with people in lockdown.
When I was telling you about it, I was trying not to laugh, wasn't I? Actually,
We made chocolate hearts that to go to Emily for Valentine's Day. I got a hilarious yet really good pillow out from Emily. Auntie Ange being funny on the stream, pushing the wrong buttons, but whatever, we still made it work. Made some animations. Support the Patreon. Okay. Yeah, support the Patreon, patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Join our Discord at discord.gg/KAVKZPS. Make sure you get the capitals in there as well. It's all there, don't worry. Mindstorm-productions.org. I make sure I keep putting the podcasts on there every week. I need to also update the website just a tad more, but yeah. Hopefully do more streams with Emily at some point.
Shall I wear red lipstick next week?
Go for it.
I might put that as a Twitter thing.
Yeah. I plan to change the thumbnails at some point so they look nicer. Like, not the ones that's already gone, but I'm going to try and update our future thumbnails so they look nicer.
What's a thumbnail?
A thumbnail is like a small picture. So it's like a small picture to... God, I forgot what No, hang on. A thumbnail is a small picture that you see here. These are thumbnails.
Oh, right.
And then you tap on it to see the big video.
I've got the yawns.
I plan to keep updating Mindstorm Productions as we go along. Plan to do some more work. I've got more animations coming out. God knows what happened. Oh, that's good. Well, if you've not long just joined us, you can always check out the podcast again, because even though the podcast ends, you can rewind it and watch it from the beginning. And it always gets put up, so it's never deleted. You can click on any time.
This is Mummy's little boy.
Yeah. And thanks for watching.
Right then, hope we haven't bored you to death.
Do subscribe if you want to see more, as well as other content that I'll be working on. I'm going to be doing some writing soon for some film projects I want to make.
Yep.
Give us a like.
Catch you later, alligator.
See you around next week. So I guess that's it. And what's my button? Okay. Make sure I'm getting the right buttons. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Blue.
Say that it feels right.